20 minutes. So where have you been? Where have you come from? And why have you not been here before?
Well, I was born in Detroit, so I've got a lot of Motown influence in my music. And then when I moved to the South after college, I met all these boys who are Southern boys, very influenced by Southern rock, like the Allman Brothers, Warren Haynes, Tedeschi Trucks Band. I obviously was really influenced by Motown music, The Temptations, Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, The
Susie
Supremes.
Quattro.
Yeah, and,
Susie.
just I think there's really you can hear that blend of blues and rock, and which creates that roots rock sound.
Appalachian roots rock
Exactly.
is how you describe it.
Yes. Yeah, because we're not, especially because Southern rock is it's a culture, it is a genre, it's like a lifestyle in America, and I can't claim Southern rock, but I can claim roots rock 100%. Yeah.
Listening to the set, you could hear influences from everywhere. There was the Doors.
Yes.
There was definitely some Doors in there.
I loved Jim Morrison when I was a teenager. I think every girl does.
Yeah. So these influences that you have managed to blend into something and make it your own sound.
Yes.
Because it's very different. It's not as if you're following a trend.
Thank you for saying that.
Or it's not like you're not like anybody else of that genre.
Thank
honestly.
you for saying that. We really, something that I think is so important about music is it catalogs the time that we're living in. And the reason that music sounded the way that it did in the 60s and 70s was because of the time that I wasn't alive then, but the time that people were living in, the things that were going on, civil rights, all the kind of protests and people really stepping forward with their power and their voices. Well, it's 2023 now. We've got to tell stories that happen today and that are happening right now. And I really want people, when they hear our music 20 years from now, 30 years from now, to know that we were from this time, to know that we were making music during this time so that we can really catalog this moment in time for people and that they don't confuse it for something from 40 or 50 years ago. Even though we have immense influence from that time period of music, it's so important that we really make a mark in a unique way with the music we create.
It's a good point you've made, because I've talked with Joanne Short Taylor, with Samantha Fish.
Yes.
And we talked about creating like a blues rock or a rock blues or the Appalachian roots rock, if you like, but a sound for today, and not trying to be
Absolutely.
B.B. King.
Absolutely. And also, there's never been a more exciting time than right now for women in music. Women in roots rock music, in blues rock. There's just such an incredible stepping forward of women in the music industry right now. And I just feel very blessed and lucky to be named among such incredible artists.
Have you been surprised at the reaction that you've had from the crowds? I mean, down here tonight, you're on at what, 7:10?
Yeah.
I only got in there because I came down early for the car parking.
Totally
Sorry,
fair. Totally fair. You got to get that parking.
No, you've got to get the parking.
You got to get the parking.
But when you got in, it was it was a real joy, actually, a real pleasure. And you could see, you guys were having the best time.
Yes.
And it wasn't false.
Yes.
And you could see that the crowd who started off like they do, sort of like this, and then by the end of it, the fists are going, and then they're all over to shake your hand, buy your t-shirts, and get the record.
It's been shocking. I'm not going to lie. Like, the receptivity in the UK has been absolutely incredible. I think if you sense joy is something that people keep repeating, and that is something that I really mindfully try to connect with every time I step on the stage. I try to imagine that I am an old woman who has been sent back in time, and I get the chance to live this moment again and live on stage and sing from my soul and my heart, and to not take any moment of it for granted, because who knows, who knows when it's going to be the last time you step on a stage. Who knows?
Well, who knows? Another voice that came out when I was listening to you, I was thinking, Mama Cass.
Oh, thank you. Wow, that's a nice one. Wow.
What a voice.
Yeah, and also what a emotional singer. What a person who really went to the depths of their self-expression when they sang. And I think that's also just a real gift as a singer, to be able to tap into whatever it is out there that connects us together is pretty amazing.
What's next for you?
We have a new record coming out in April, which we're really excited about. We just opened up for Blackberry Smoke stateside, which was amazing. We're hoping we're going to get the chance to do that some more in 2024. We'll definitely be back in the UK absolutely in September 2024, if not sooner. it's gone so well that now I'm like, can we come back in like April or May?
Yeah.
So we're working on it right now.
Well, look, it's been brilliant to talk to you.
Thank you.
And I wish you all of the success that you deserve.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the great interview. Really appreciate you.